Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing really, really well today. I want to welcome you. If we don't know each other, I'm Michelle Gailey, the creator of lots of different things, and I know you're a creator of lots of different things. I want to welcome you to um, this training today. It's called The Importance of the Inner Work to Create the Life You Want. And I also have an invitation for you. I have a boot camp coming up all about the inner work, and I'll talk about that in just a little bit. But let's first talk about using the inner work to create the life you want. What I mean by inner work, is the focus we do within ourselves to create the change we want in our lives. So many times, me too. I think that like I have to go out and do something. And there are times where we have to take actions, but if we take our actions, once we've processed our emotions and done the inner work, and I guess I should talk more about that, life is so much easier. Okay, so let's talk about what the inner work is first. I've shown this many times and I'm showing it here again today. This is a representation of the mind, the human mind, this being an iceberg. And then we have the water line, and above the water line is the tip of the iceberg. This is what we are conscious and aware of. Correct? Does that make sense, everybody? It's our thoughts, our thinking, our willpower, our perceptions, the meaning we give things, the judgment. It's important. We need it. But it's so interesting because what we actually, like, I always use my glasses, like this is the conscious mind, what we see and perceive, the meaning we give things. But really all of that is filtered, like our glasses, is filtered through the deeper part of us that we call the subconscious mind. Look at everything in the subconscious mind: beliefs, self-image, what you believe about yourself, how you see yourself, how you think, how you fit into the world, how you think other people see you in the world. Your body, I think your body is a physical representation of the subconscious mind. Our emotions, our feelings, our body, the sensations in our body, our values, our intuition, our imagination, and our habits. These are really driving us. These are the drivers. It drives our thinking. It drives our behavior. Does that make sense, everybody? When I talk about doing the inner work, we're doing some work on beliefs, image, body, emotions, feelings, sensations, values, intuition, imagination, or habits, patterns. I should have that one written on here too. We're doing some work in here. And I truly believe the more their life changes. So I'm going back to the title of this, The Importance of Inner Work to Create the Life You Want. And I'm doing this with a group of people right now. We're doing the inner work manifesting. And that's not really my invite because we're almost finished with that group, with that whole program. But here's what we're doing. All we're really doing each week together is we are constantly working on the inner work. How it feels in our body to manifest the thing we want, our emotions around the thing we want to manifest, the feelings, the sensations. We're tapping into our imagination and our intuition. We're doing that. And we're actually doing a little bit of this too, looking at our thoughts and I know our feelings here, but we're looking at our thoughts. Because again, our thoughts is just the tip of the iceberg to what we must believe to keep having that thought, or the pattern that we run to keep having that thought. I feel like I'm going around and around. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Type it in the chat if you're here with me live. So the whole premise of today is all about understanding that the inner work is the first and probably the biggest thing that we can do to create the life we want. And I'm going to say this too. Before we even dig into this, I think it's really important to get clear about what the life you want looks like. Like, get really clear about what you want. Get as specific as you can, and then start addressing the inner work. What would you have to believe to create the life you want? What kind of self-image would you need? How does it feel in your body to think about creating the life you want? What emotions come up when you think about the life you want? What feelings? What body sensations? I already said that. What values must you take on to create the life you want? And allowing your imagination, your intuition to tap into the thing you want consistently. And then all of that also, especially with values and habits, what would you need to let go of? Right? We talked about that a few weeks ago. What can we do less of? What can we do more of? If you keep working in here, let's see if I have a really good example of that. And this is going off the rails a little bit. But here's something that I do for me when I'm creating another piece of my life that I would like to experience. I have a sentence, and maybe I'll do another video on this. Sometimes it kind of wraps all of this up. I'll say to myself, who would I have to be, or who would I have to become to have that life that I prefer, or to have that thing, that relationship, whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest? Who would I have to become? And just that sentence alone forces me to tap into my image, beliefs, body, emotion. It helps me tap into all of this. I have seen this over and over again in my own life and in helping others. The more time I spend helping people address this, or you helping yourself address this, the greater changes you're going to see in your life in creating what you want. Okay, I hope that's helpful. Okay, here's an invite for you. I am about to, in February, and depending on when you watch this, in about 3 or 4 weeks, I was going to have a 3-day challenge all about inner work life coaching, because several times a year I open the doors to my coach certification program. So I was getting ready for my 3-day challenge, and as I'm writing the content and creating the workbook, I just have so much more I want to teach you. So I've turned that 3-day challenge into an 8-day boot camp. It starts Tuesday, February 6th, and it goes all the way to the following Tuesday. So we're going to go Tuesday to Tuesday, every day for 30 minutes. It's going to be live. I'm going to record it. We're going to go through everything. I wish I had all the pieces, but I have most of them in my head. I'm going to teach you the inner work life coaching framework. I believe I have a framework that gets real results for our clients in every session. I'm going to teach that to you. It's something I've normally just taught inside the program, but I want you to see how good this is. You could take it and run with it if you want. Some of you will want more and come into the program, which is great. Some of you will just take the framework and run with it. And if that's if that's good for you too, that's great too. I'm going to put the registration in the link in the chat. If I can. There it goes. Okay. It's in the comments, I believe, is the link. It's going to run for 8 days. I'm going to teach you the framework. We're going to talk about coaching confidence. We're going to talk about your special sauce. What else do we have coming up? Charging for your services, 6-figure activation. I really want you to take time and think, what would it really be like to build a business, a coaching business? And I forget what else we have. We have 8 days of training, 30 minutes every day. My goal is for you to understand the coaching framework, build your confidence, see that you are awesome. All the things that you've come into life that you've dealt with, they're assets for you as a coach. And then I want to talk about, how do you actually get clients? How do you actually charge for your services? How do you actually make a living out of this? And again, I wasn't planning on doing all of that, but when I started to get into the material, I just want to I want you to have everything that I can give you. So if you are interested, you will see it in the comments. If you're catching this somewhere else, I'll make sure to put the registration link here. Again, it starts Tuesday, February 6th, and I can't wait to see you there. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Bye.